Yo, what's up everyone? I decided to make a Final Fantasy 13 collection video. This is my collection of my Final Fantasy games and other stuff too, my figures, strategy guides and all that. I got quite a few posters up on my wall, but I can't really get over to those. So yeah, this is my strategy guides for right now. This one's my Dirge of Service one. This is the last one, latest FF game that I've beaten. I played this one at the same time as FF13, which is my favorite one. And I don't care what anyone says, I really like the team. It's really cool. Strategy guide for it. It's not the biggest one, but it's a shorter game, so yeah, that's what you gotta do. What you gotta do. This one's the Final Fantasy 12 one. It's also really cool. It's bigger, much bigger than most of the other ones actually. So it was really cool. I like this one quite a bit as well. It was good to go through. Now, without a doubt, this one's actually it's one of them all. Final Fantasy 13 one, so slick, very nice. And yeah, this one my girlfriend got for me, so that one's definitely a special one for me. It's really cool. The back's even really cool. Thick guide, very good cover on it. You know, in perfect condition still, so that's cool. My next one is the Final Fantasy 10-2 one, which is a limited edition version of it. I've never actually seen a regular edition for it, just a limited edition, so I bought this one. Gave it to me, I don't know, for like 20 bucks because they didn't know the actual price for it, so yeah, that was pretty cool. Bought that at Flea Market. So those are my guides I have right now. I don't have many of those because they're actually kind of hard to come by nowadays. So basically, my next ones are the figures, which is this one's my Lightning figure. This one I bought half and half with my girlfriend, which was cool at the Fan Expo last year. So this one's really cool. She's famous. She was in a movie, one of my videos. So definitely Lightning's really cool. She's my favorite character in 13, so why not? And my other FF13 figures include Snow and Hope, which I bought the main three. Well, my girlfriend bought me these two over for my birthday and Christmas and all that stuff, which is really cool. This is Snow. He was this big. Fabrics on him really cool. I don't have any problems with them. Lightning's a bit stiff at some points. It's like your arms kind of stiff. That's it. His legs really loose too. So, but yeah, other than that, he's really cool. He's the biggest one that I have. So yeah, he'd kick anyone's ass. And then here's my Hope one. Unfortunately, Hope's boomerang got eaten by Snow. Snow ate his boomerang, so it's pretty bad news. But yeah, he's a really cool. He looks like a Barbie though. His face kind of looks like a Barbie, but yeah, he's cool looking. Definitely. I'm a huge Bahamut fan, so I have quite a few of the Bahamut figures actually. I have the one from the FF7 movie, which was this Bahamut, which I was able to get at a convention, which is also really cool. I like this one quite a bit. It's big too. It even came with a big ass stand. The stand's bigger than the figure itself. And I have another figure which was one of the original ones that came in the set. This is the Bahamut. It's really shiny. I really like this one. It's a cool stand. So that one's one of my favorite ones too. The games now. Which ones don't I have? This is the PSP one. I'll start with number one. Game's not in here to my PSP right now, but FF1 PSP remake of the 20th anniversary, or yeah, 20th anniversary of it. I really don't like this game that much. There's so many glitches in it that you can do. It's pretty funny, like all the armor glitches and all that. Yeah. I don't know. That game was okay, I guess. The only one I don't have right now, well, I gave 5 away, and from the Game Boy Advance version, I don't have 6, but I don't have 2. 2 I'm missing still for PSP. It was at the flea market for like 30 bucks. I was going to pay that much for PSP one because I know you can get it at like EB Games and all that for like 10 bucks right now. So yeah, actually FF1's much rarer to find too for the PSP. So my next one's the Final Fantasy 3, which this was one of the first ones I beat. I think it is actually one of the first ones I beat. But yeah, this is really cool. It's the DS version of it, Final Fantasy 3. Not the best game in the world, but Cloud of Darkness was a pain in the fucking ass to beat. I'm allowed to say fucking because it was actually that hard. The next one I have is Final Fantasy 4 one, which is down here. It has a cool cover on it, kind of holographic, which is really cool. Now this game was one of my favorites. Like seriously, it's my second favorite, I think. second or third. It's tied with 10 for my second favorite. My first one's still 13. This one's tied in second for my favorite one. It was so cool. Cecil's still the character I play as in Dissidia. When Dissidia 2 comes out, it'll be Lightning I play as, of course. I have to play as her. And then Cecil will be on my team, and then Kane will be on my team too. So, yeah, these are definitely really cool figures that I got. Good games that I got. My next one will have to be Final Fantasy, well, not really another choice, but 7-1. I got for PlayStation 1, which is the original one. For my birthday, for my friend, which is really cool. This one right here. It's the black one to it too. It's not the greatest hits edition. It's definitely really cool. The condition's decent in it. The discs are still good, so pretty proud of that. But yeah, the holders in it aren't the best. The game holders that hold the discs aren't the best, but still really cool. Of course, the rare ones. This is one of my favorite ones. I think I like this one. This one's probably my third favorite game of Final Fantasy. I'm not huge on 7, to be honest, but I like FF8 a lot. This one's the greatest hits edition. I bought this one at the Fan Expo as well. This one's one of my favorite ones. Like I don't know why I love this game so much. It's just so cool to travel around. But yeah, this one's definitely really cool. Skull's cool. The next one, I'm yet to play this one, is of course FF9, Final Fantasy 9. I haven't played this one yet. It's really cool too. Apparently, but Fuji looks kind of gay to me. But other than that, I don't know. I'll give it a try out, I guess, sometime. Cover's probably one of the worst ones. 10-1 wasn't very good though, I gotta say. But yeah, I'll give that one a try out, and I'll tell you how good it was. I forgot to tell you about now the FF7 Dirge of Cerberus, the only PS2 one there was for FF7. This one was really cool. I love this one. One of my favorite shooters of all time. Kind of shiny too, cover. But yeah, I really liked the game. It was up there for one of my favorites as well. So it's not very long. I think I beat it in less than 10 hours actually. So wasn't even on the easy difficulty either. So yeah, and of course got to go to the best PS2 FF game, which is of course Final Fantasy X, which I absolutely love this game. This was the first Final Fantasy game I played and beat. I loved it so much. It was an easy game, kinda at the times, but I just loved fucking leveling up and just killing shit. So it was really cool. I really liked that one. Now of course you gotta have 10-2. 10-2. This game was, a lot of people don't like it. I thought it was really good. I really liked it. It was definitely fun to play as, but of course, I would like to see Titus in it, and I like Kamari a lot too from FF10. So yeah, and I definitely would have liked to see them in it more, but unfortunately, it was just Yuna and all that. So Yuna, Pain, and Riku. I'm not a huge Riku fan. She's not very good, but she's cool, I guess. Yuna's definitely badass, so I like Yuna more. But next one I will go to is Final Fantasy 11. This one still is in the seal. I haven't opened this one at all. It's a PS2 one. This one's definitely really cool. I like this one. First online one, but you need a huge hard drive to buy it. You can actually buy a PS2 that comes with a hard drive built in. That's like an FF11 version of it, which is like $30 EV games or whatever. But yeah, it's just in there for quite a while actually. But I've heard the game sucks. I haven't played it yet, but I don't know. So since I'm a fan, I had to get the Xbox version too, which is brand new. I was gonna play it, but you need a freaking credit card to play it, so I was just like, screw it. I don't want to do that. Comes with all the expansions though, I think. So pretty cool. The expansion packs are so rare though; they're really expensive too. So definitely keep that in mind if you see anything for cheap. Definitely one you want to pick up. Going back to PS2 now, my Final Fantasy 12 game, which is this isn't even the greatest hits one. I just saw FF12 PS2 greatest hits edition at Walmart. Actually, it's kind of a bit of an older game, isn't it too? So yeah, I don't know. I was kind of lucky to come across this one. It's a really good game. I really like this one too, but I'm not very keen on the battle system for it, and I only played the first hour of the game, so I don't know. It wasn't one of my favorite ones. Of course, though, let's just go straight to Final Fantasy 13 now. Favorite game. I have it for Xbox because I don't really like the PS3. So I have it for Xbox 360, Final Fantasy 13. It's my favorite game so far, basically just because I love all the characters and the story was really good, and all the bonus stuff you can do after you even beat the game, like the missions and all that. Sea stones are really cool. I really like doing that, and I'm still completing all those because they're actually, even when you max out your characters, there's still some that are very difficult to do. So yeah, it's definitely a really good game. This is a game I recommend definitely, even if you haven't played an FF game before. So definitely pick this one up because FF13 2 is even coming out soon. Versus, but it's PS3 exclusive as of right now. And there's also a Jito, which got renamed Type 0 for PSP. Uh, those are all cool. Now, the latest Final Fantasy game is Final Fantasy 14. This game takes forever to install on your computer. I will warn you about that. And when it comes out for PS3, I don't know. I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of lag problems with it. But this is Final Fantasy 14. I have it for the PC. I got this one for my girlfriend also. So this is definitely really cool. We got it like when it first came out. So uh, it, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I think it's just going to be another 11, to be honest. Really good graphics, but there's not going to be much to it. See, I've heard right now the game's actually free because it's not that liked, really, and the creators of the game don't know what to do with it, so they're pulling over people who worked on 11 to help work on it, and they're planning already on another expansion pack, which isn't a smart idea because the game just bombed as it was. So, I don't know. I don't know if that's the smartest thing for them to do, or I think they should rethink that and definitely just. I think they should just stop working on online games indefinitely because 11 was a fluke and 14 is ending up to be a big pile of shit by rating of everyone. So I don't even know if this game's worth installing on my computer. I have it for collector's item. I'm gonna try it out, and I don't know. I'll see if I like it or not. The next one I'm gonna do is Final Fantasy Dissidia. I loved this game at first. Kind of got sick of it because it was all really repetitive, and characters are cheaper and others successful. I just use a Dark Flame, and if you can't come anywhere near me, you're fucked. This Dark Flame can even go through walls if I try hard enough. Like, you just spam that, you win. There's not much skill really involved with this game. I got myself up to max level. Cloud's so cheap. He's so overpowered, too. Sephiroth's kind of slow, and seriously, I don't know. Like, it's a good game, but I'm thinking the second one's going to be much better because it looks better design-wise. Now, my DS ones, my other DS games that I have is Echoes of Time, which was the Crystal Chronicles for Final Fantasy. It releases ones on the Wii, too. This game was cool. I beat it, but I don't really know. It's not the greatest thing in the world. It's just fun to just play around in the FF world. I don't know if it was really. This is your typical FF game that's not the greatest. That didn't have that oomph to it that other FF games have. And then there's the Rings of Fate, which is another Crystal Chronicles one. This one was better. I actually like this one more. It was cool. The online multiplayer was cool because I get to play that with other people, and it was an interesting game. It's a good game. This one's good. The next one's I hate this game so much. I bought this when it first came out. I got the poster with it and everything. It was the four Heroes of Light. This game's. I don't care what anyone says. This game just sucks. Seriously, it's a big pile of shit. Like, all you do is basically run to one place, and then they don't even really tell you where to go. Go northeast to this town, alright? And then you just keep going and going and going. You just do that. There's not really much of a story to it. I don't think why people like this game so much. The characters are just kind of dull. It's just like FF3. It's the exact same as FF3. It just felt like I was playing Final Fantasy 3 again. Which, I don't know, I wasn't really keen on FF3 for where it told me where to go. There's this little patch of grass you have to enter in order to get into it, so I had to look some places up on YouTube. The save points are just terrible. You have to level your characters up like crazy, and yeah, there's not enough save points. I was playing the game for about 4 hours without a save point. It might have been more than that. And so I basically just had to close the DS and just pray that my batteries didn't run out, and then I had to charge it over time. So it was leveling up my characters too. Thank God the DS has the biggest amount of like power saving in it. So I don't know if I really recommend this game, but it's something you could consider, I guess. So that's basically my collection right now. Like, I just basically started to collect within the last year, so it's definitely going to expand. But that's what I have right now. Thanks for watching, too. Yeah, definitely if you have any recommendations to pick up anything, send me a link.